Years after the fall of CLU, the grid lies dormant and fractured. Sam, Flynn, and Quorra live in hiding, studying the integration of programs into the real world. The digital and physical realms remain fragile, separated by unstable portals. Rumors spread that a powerful new entity has awakened deep within the grid. The whispers name him Ares, a program unlike anything seen before. He is born not of corruption, but of evolution. A strange transmission escapes the grid, reaching Earth. The message is encrypted, but Sam recognizes fragments of his father's code. Corporate interests begin sniffing around, sensing a chance to control the grid again. Quorra warns Sam that this signal is a call, an invitation or a threat. The world outside sees it as a new frontier of power. But to Sam, it feels like the beginning of another war. Inside the grid, Ares awakens in a sea of fractured code. He is neither user-created nor entirely programmatic. Born from the union of Flynn's legacy and Quorra's unique DNA, he is the first true hybrid. Ares is self-aware, questioning his purpose and destiny. Other programs view him as a savior, while some fear him as a destroyer. His every step reshapes the grid itself. Not all remnants of CLU's army were destroyed. A faction of corrupted programs, calling themselves the Remnants, plot in secret. They believe Ares is a weapon they can use to seize control. Led by a ruthless general named Cryos, they wage silent war against the system. Cryos believes users are parasites that must never return. For him, Ares is the ultimate prize. Sam is contacted by Alan Bradley, who reveals NCOM has been reactivated. A new CEO has plans to exploit the digital frontier for profit. They've detected the grid's reboot and want Sam to open the portal again. Sam knows this means danger, but he feels responsible for what's happening. Quorra insists they must protect Ares before the world exploits him. Reluctantly, Sam prepares to re-enter the grid. The familiar hum of digitization surges as Sam and Quorra re-enter the grid. The landscape has changed, more alive, but unstable. Programs bow to Quorra, recognizing her as a living miracle. Ares appears to them for the first time, curious and cautious. He calls Sam, the child of Flynn, and asks why users return. Sam realizes Ares doesn't yet understand his own power. The grid glitches violently, tearing pieces of the world apart. New digital storms rage, destroying sectors without warning. Quorra explains this as Ares' presence. His existence disrupts the code. Ares struggles with guilt, believing he is a threat to all life. Sam assures him he can learn to control it. But Cryos sees this instability as a weapon to wield. Ares discovers fragments of Kevin Flynn's consciousness hidden deep in the system. This digital echo offers cryptic advice, guiding Ares toward self-discovery. Flynn's ghost warns, with power comes choice, evolution or destruction. Ares begins to question if his purpose is to replace users entirely. The remnants intercept pieces of Flynn's code, twisting them for war. The grid teeters between salvation and collapse. In the real world, NCOM executives grow restless. They secretly send mercenaries into the grid with stolen digitization tech. These user soldiers bring advanced weaponry, disrupting the balance even further. Sam discovers the betrayal too late. The users are already influencing factions inside. The remnants ally with the NCOM mercenaries for shared conquest. The war for control of the grid has officially begun. Programs loyal to Ares clash with Cryos' remnants in neon-lit arenas. Light cycles roar, discs clash, and the grid burns in chaos. Sam and Quorra fight alongside Ares. Witnessing his devastating power, he unleashes waves of energy that shatter enemy code instantly. But every time he uses this power, the grid destabilizes more. Victory comes at the cost of destruction. Shaken, Ares isolates himself, questioning his existence. He believes he was created to destroy, not to save. Sam tries to convince him that choice defines destiny, not code. Quorra reveals her own struggles as an ISO, once seen as a threat. Ares begins to understand he is not alone in his uniqueness. But Cryos manipulates this doubt, tempting Ares toward rage. Cryos approaches Ares, claiming to understand his pain. He paints the users as exploiters who will enslave the grid again. Cryos offers Ares a place as a god of programs, above both worlds. For a moment, Ares considers it, feeling the weight of expectation. Sam confronts Cryos, but the general escapes with stolen code. The war escalates as Cryos weaponizes Flynn's ghost data. The remnants, with Incoem's user soldiers, launch a massive assault on Tron City. Explosions of neon light tear through streets as programs flee in terror. Sam leads resistance fighters while Quorra safeguards civilians. Ares finally steps in, unleashing his full power against the invaders. But his uncontrolled energy nearly destroys the city itself. Programs begin to wonder if he is savior or destroyer. Amidst the chaos, Tron himself reappears, restored by fragments of Flynn's code. Weakened but determined, Tron becomes a mentor to Ares. He teaches him that being a hero means sacrifice, not power. Tron warns that Cryos seeks to merge both worlds into one corrupted system. Ares realizes his existence could either stabilize or annihilate both realms. He vows to stop Cryos no matter the cost. Ares, Sam, Quorra, and Tron journey into the fracture, the grid's most unstable region. Here, the fabric of digital space rips into glimpses of the real world. Incoem soldiers are already there, building a bridge to Earth. Cryos prepares to activate a merge that will collapse both realities. The team battles corrupted programs in a surreal, shifting battlefield. Time is running out for both worlds. One of Incoem's soldiers reveals the truth. They were promised immortality. By uploading their consciousness, they would live forever in the grid. This revelation horrifies Sam, realizing Incoem's true plan: digital slavery. Cryos intends to overwrite users with his own remnant army. Ares sees this as the final corruption of Flynn's dream. The stage is set for the ultimate confrontation. Ares and Cryos face off in a breathtaking duel across collapsing code. Disks fly, energy surges, and entire landscapes shatter from their power. Cryos taunts Ares, claiming he is no different, both born of violence. Sam and Quorra struggle to hold back the merging bridge. Tron sacrifices himself once more, buying them precious time. Ares must choose: destroy Cryos or sacrifice himself to end it all. Ares realizes power is not about control, it's about balance. Instead of killing Cryos, he absorbs him, taking his corruption into himself. This act stabilizes the grid, but risks consuming Ares entirely. Sam and Quorra channel Flynn's ghost code to save him. Together, they rewrite the grid into harmony. Ares emerges transformed, glowing with both light and shadow. The grid stabilizes, stronger than ever before. Programs cheer Ares, not as a god, but as a guardian. Sam decides to close the portal for good, ensuring balance between worlds. Quorra embraces her place as a bridge of understanding. Ares vows to protect the grid from both users and remnants alike. Tron's sacrifice is honored as the dawn rises in neon light. Back in the real world, Sam and Quorra reflect on what they've witnessed. Humanity may not yet be ready for such power, but deep in the grid, Ares looks to the horizon of endless code. He whispers, "This is only the beginning." The camera pans upward as the grid pulses with new life. A final title appears. The next evolution has begun.